Om Shanti. Today, 13th December, we have Murli of 21st January 1971. The title of the Avyakt Murli is If Not Now, Then Never. This Murli emphasizes on the power of now, the power now. Now basically symbolizes newness. O stands for opportunity, and W can signify the to go within. Bab Dada in this Murli has emphasized on the power of now, that it's time now to be to feel the potential, the form of light, the Yathartha Swarup, the sparkling star, the star who has got unlimited opportunities, unlimited power. Baba has said that at the present time he is the bestower of blessings, वरदाता के रूप में, and वरदानों की वर्षा हो रही है. It is up to us, based on our individual capacity and power. We feel those blessings, we become the Swarup. He is distributing it equally to everyone. And this time, the now, has got these special blessings. Special blessings. This is a time. If not now, then never. Baba says the auspicious day is today. It's now. And now when we can when we can feel the all the relationships with Baba. And there's a Baba says there's a difference between connection and relationship. So we need to check, is are we having just the contact or the connection with Baba, or we are feeling the relationship with Baba, all relationships with Baba. And Baba says the physical progress and the spiritual pursuit, there's a difference. And both can happen simultaneously. While having physical progress, a soul can also progress on spiritually. The spiritual livelihood also can be taken care by being in remembrance with Baba. And then finally, Baba says, Akal Murat and Akal Tat. Soul can be in, needs to be in Akal Murat stage, beyond time, with the power of now. It can go beyond time, be seated on the stable stage of Akal Takht. So let's read the Murli in the stage of being seated in the stage of Akal Takht, which is beyond time, and feel the power of now. When Bab Dada is in front of us, each soul, and but however, we have to remember him in Param Dham, the supreme abode in the Nirakari stage, incorporeal stage. Then I can feel 100%, 100% of what Baba is trying to tell me. I can feel it. Om Shanti. Am I audible enough? Is the voice too high or too low? Om Shanti.
You audible, brother.
Okay. What is Bab Dada seeing on the forehead of each child today? What is the one thing that Baba sees? Baba is completely focused. He sees the one thing that matters the most. So, checking, am I also seeing that one thing which matters the most? That is the form of light, the sparkling star of the fortune of each child is visible. Start feeling the sparkling star, ज्योतिर्बिंदु सितारा, भाग्य का सितारा, श्रेष्ठ भाग्य का सितारा of each child is visible to Bab Dada when he is seeing on the forehead of each child today. When Baba sees every child, the good wish he has is that each child should create the highest fortune. That is why Baba says, you remember me in the supreme abode where everything is unlimited, the highest. So he sees the highest fortune. He has got this wish. At the present time, even though Baba, in the form of the bestower of blessings, has come to give blessings, every soul claims blessings from the bestower of blessings, Vardata, according to his capacity and according to his power. Underline. The bestower of blessings has come to this world, corporeal world, for we children to give blessings, to enable us realize our inner potential. But, however, every soul claims the blessings from him according to his capacity and power. So, check the capacity and the power. Is it limited by the beliefs, the old beliefs, old traditions, old thoughts, pattern, the body consciousness, or any kind of other constraint? Because Baba is beyond all this. So I, the soul, in the Avyak Milan with Bab Dada, in the supreme abode, is also beyond all this old belief and all this body consciousness. So my capacity is highest and my power is highest. I am claiming the blessings from the bestower of blessings 100%. Feel this and becoming an embodiment of those blessings. This time has the special blessing of enabling all souls to claim blessings. So, this power of the present time is I have the right to claim all blessings, that special blessing from Bab Dada. If not now, then never. In the entire Kalpa, this is the time, this is that time, then I can claim the special blessing. One can say that today is the auspicious day for these souls to claim blessings during the entire Kalpa, during the entire time cycle, the world cycle. Every few multi-billion times, very few multi-billion times fortunate souls experience this alaukic meeting. Underline, फोटो में कोई और कोई में भी कोई और वो कोई में भी very few peace souls are fortunate souls who are experiencing this alaukic milan one on one. Children have brought you into contact, but what do you have to do now? You have to go beyond the contact and experience the relationship with Him. Contact is limited, relationship is unlimited. It creates here Paris. After coming into contact, you have to come into a relationship because there is elevated attainment, underline, elevated attainment, the highest through relationship. Relationship means to become one on one, to get merged, to experience the milan, to experience the elevated attainment. Always remember two words, remember the self and remember the time. Baba is giving us two words to remember and feel it. One is self, feel the soul consciousness stage and feel the importance of this time, the power of this time now. If you remember the self and constantly remember the time, you can attain during this life an elevated reward for many, many births. Means the entire kalpa, the attainments are now or never. Now, while this Abhyakt Milan is going on, the governor of Madhya Pradesh is present in the gathering with his wife. So Bab Dada meeting the governor and his Yugal. Do you feel that you have come to your original home? It's not only for the governor and his wife, it's equally applicable to each one of us. So consider that Bab Dada is speaking to us one on one. Do you feel that you have come to your original home? So while Bab Dada is in front of me in this Sakar world, but I am remembering him in the original home, in my incorporeal stage. Both of us are incorporeal. I am feeling the incorporeal stage in Paramdham. Do you know how quickly you should come to your home? How quickly? Baba says in a 1 second. Just 1 second it takes for me to go back to my home and experience the elevated attainments. When you go off duty, you remember your home in the same way as soon as you go off the duty of performing actions for your livelihood. That is the physical livelihood. You should remember your home for the spiritual livelihood. You have to deepen the relationship. Baba says just mere connection will not do. You have to get into a relationship with Bab Dada and deepen it. Means go within to an extent that you are in Magan Avastha, merged with the Supreme. That is, by understanding the necessity of this relationship, ask questions. Have I understood the necessity of this relationship, which matters the most? Many other necessities will be fulfilled by just this one relationship with the Supreme. I, the soul, have relationship deep within with my mind, my intellect, and my sanskars, my smriti, my vritti, my drishti, and in the external world, my kriti and srishti. But the one relationship which matters the most, which is a governing relationship, is the relationship with with my own self and with the Baba, with Supreme. So, am I giving enough importance? Am I giving enough time to be with myself and with Baba? So, I need to understand this, the one necessity, in order to fulfill all other necessities. You consider many instruments to be necessities for your livelihood. In the same way, one instrument is necessary for the progress of the soul. Therefore, if you constantly consider yourself to be an immortal image, Akal Murat, you will be saved from untimely death and all difficulties. Remember only one method to remove mental worries and mental situations. Simply remove the consciousness of your old body. By body consciousness being removed, all situations will be removed. Is there anything that remains to be asked now? Very important lines. Try, let's try to understand. Baba has given the ultimate solution to all the mental worries or any kind of mental situation which blocks us, is simply remove the consciousness of your old body. Go incorporeal and be seated on this Akal Takht, which is beyond the time, and be in a deep relationship with one and none other. This relationship is the necessity of the now, on which matters all other necessities. They will get automatically fulfilled by this just one relationship. And then that process of coming and going, that process of effort to be merged with Baba, to be in a constant remembrance of the Supreme Baba, that effort will vanish. It will become a natural sanskar, a natural swarup, easy remembrance, sahaj and natural. And once the nature becomes natural, to be in remembrance with Baba naturally, then all other relationships which I have while playing various roles will also get fulfilled, that love will flow, peace, happiness will flow naturally from just this one relationship. Godly powers and virtues will automatically flow through me, through either soul, to every contact or connection, to every matter, to the outside nature, to the five elements automatically. So Baba has given us this method, one method to remove the distraction of mind where we get bogged down by the external and internal situations and lose the focus which I should have given on the one relationship with Baba. Om Shanti. Now we'll just pause and ask these pertinent questions which Baba has asked, which by answering, there would be nothing that remains to be asked. Just keep coming into a relationship with the Supreme. Before that, come into a relationship with your own self. Who am I? That's a relationship with my own self. And who is mine? मैं कौन और मेरा कौन? मैं कौन is a relationship with my own true self, यथार्थ स्वरूप से परिचय. And who is mine is a relationship with the Supreme, the Almighty, my Supreme Father, वो मेरा है. So let's practice this. Because this can be done only now or never. So the power of now is something which is unlimited. It's creating the future. The elevated attainments which I feel now are the basis of the future golden world, and which was my past also. The Adi Swarup. And so this particular moment I get into my soul consciousness stage, immortal stage, the point form, sparkling star shining on my forehead, which is very special star beyond these worldly relationships, beyond these worldly contacts, connections, beyond the matter, beyond the five elements, beyond this world, in front of the Supreme Soul, one on one. I am feeling the special blessings in the form of divine powers and virtues, unlimited, the ocean flowing through me, from Baba to me, and from myself to the entire world, the inner world, where the mind, intellect, and the habits or the personality or the sanskars are getting into this deep ocean, cleansing, healing, reorienting towards the Supreme, realigning, rejuvenating, refreshing. In this very moment, I am feeling one on one, merged with the Supreme Soul, Supreme Soul's love, the Loveleen Avastha. I can feel the unlimited love He has got for me, for every soul. He is my Father, unlimited Father, incorporeal Father. And I, the incorporeal soul, is feeling that divine love, godly love, which is unconditional. I can experience all the elevated attainments in this very moment. I remain seated in this immortal stage where I don't have to come and go. Now I can feel the relationship, unconditional relationship with Baba, unconditional love, happiness, joy, the sweet peace, sweetness, the saccharine of all relationship is in this relationship with Baba. Now slowly come back to this world and incarnate into the five elements, body of five elements, where I, the soul, empowered soul, is into contact with these five elements and various relations. I can experience energy flowing from me to every cell of this body and every relation of body. The souls who are in my contact, in my sampark and sambandh, they are also receiving this energy. While playing these roles, I am remembering the one relationship which is a source of divine love and power for all these contexts is the relationship with one Baba, one Supreme, and the power of now. In 1 second, I can experience the relationship with Baba, to and fro, two-way communication. I listen to Baba and I share with my sharings with Baba. Baba shares his sharings with me. Two-way communication. I am absolute transparent. No obstacle, no mental block. no body consciousness. How Baba is incorporeal, immortal. In my soul consciousness stage, I am also incorporeal, immortal. As if the time has stopped. This moment, I am with Baba, the creator of time, the creator, master creator, with the creator. That's all. Om Shanti. Now we'll just pause for a minute, do internal reflection, and then share the sharings with all divine family. Om Shanti. Om Shanti. I would call upon all the divine souls of the divine family to share their reflections, their experience with everyone. Om Shanti.
Om Shanti, brother. What a beautiful journey you really took us. It was such a crisp and short Murli, but the journey which you took us and fixed on our mind the power of now, the power of the present moment, really is making, it gives us the things. I have to do something now. I have to do something now. If I don't do it now, time will fly. Brother, when this Murli was there, before I came into Gyan, there was one book, one thing, The Power of Now by Eckhart Tolle, which really deepened me. But I never realized when he said now, he just meant present moment. Don't go to the past memories or don't go to the uncertain future. The present is a gift, take it. When he said you must listen to your inner voice, you must listen to spiritual concepts. And if you see, we have a lot of spiritual teachers from Zen, Buddhism and all, which I really gone to. But the relationship or what was there, some kind of a link was missing between what I read. Yes, it was something telling me to do, but there was no specific directions or specific way. How do I do it? They just said, reflect on your mind, discover, bring about presence, bring about thinking, release your pain, find deep inner peace, etc. I mean, all these kind of things. Respond to yourself. But when Baba, in this Murli, he comes to us, and the first line when he says, I see a sparkling a star on your forehead. So he is making us realize that is the link. That is what I have to realize in this confluence age, in this now. So that's the real connection which Baba establishes in this Murli, which even though I read in that book, it gave me a good foundation, but it gave me a meaning to what is this now? What is this present? And when Baba says he sees a light in me, and then he says, it's only now I am coming. I never came to you so many when you were away. It's now time for you to take your blessings, your potentials, and you remove your mental worries and all. It's then, I really got that link in me. And when Baba says two things which I always like, I am an instrument and I am an immortal image. I just wanted to tell you the word power of the present moment and power of now. It was a deep spiritual teaching which I had learned from books and now directly from God himself, which is what even Eckhart says. The power of now is the power of life, which is the power of God. And for me, it is power from Baba. Om Shanti.
Absolutely, sister. Yesterday, when I was preparing for this Murli, I had also heard about this book earlier. So I searched on the net and listened to the book review of this great book. It's absolutely, I was touched upon, and which Baba is giving us so much clarity on this power of now. Because in that book, Baba, that Eckhart says that now is now is very most powerful, and which is emanating in past also and future also, because suppose yesterday was today a day before, a day ago, and tomorrow is today a day after. So what he says is trying to say is that the today is everywhere, entire kalpa, that now is there, but Baba has emphasized that given a clarity why this now is very important. It's a necessity of the time, it's a need of the hour. At this very moment, if I can experience the attainments from Baba, all attainments from the Supreme, all attainments from one Baba, then this is the foundation or the basis on which my future and the past, because from the Baba has told me about the Trikaldashi, Adi, Mad, Ant. All three are, the entire Kalpa is full of attainments. I will have if I forge the best relationship, that is the one relationship with Baba, then all my relations in the entire Kalpa will be elevated, they'll be royal. So, but the basis is the power of the now, this moment. So I have to keep checking myself, and you know that I should not get too bogged down by this role or this thing, because I remember my one relationship. So I should not expect any attainment from any kind of matter or bodily relations here, because the one relationship which will help me in having a good relationship with all these people, all the other souls, is that one relationship. That is the most important. Om Shanti. I would request other divine family members also to share. They're sharing. It's a beautiful Murli, which answers all the questions. Towards the end, Baba says, "Is there anything else to be asked? I have told you everything."
Om Shanti, brother. Such a beautiful Murli today, and a very beautiful description by both you as well as the Girja sister. And you're very right. Actually, this Murli sounded like a meditation to me, more than just a Murli. And all Murlis are beautiful, but you tend to reflect on them as teachings and then you meditate, right? But here, I think this Murli was such that the words are such that you meditate along. And I think the divine connection is happening continuously with the Murli. And the now word is so important, and the light is so important. And Baba seeing that light within you and connecting to it constantly, that word constant and the word light and Baba's love, when you merge them all together, the now just happens. And I had also read somewhere else, like actually why this now is so important, because you can transform even the past with the now. And what you do today is what is your tomorrow. So the more you put that full stop and the more you just focus on the now, the future is brilliant. And the light and the relationship with the Almighty is an ecstasy which has to be experienced in that true relationship. And therefore, for me, I have visualized the Bap Dada energy as I'm married to that light. You know, it's that same kind of feeling. And Baba is like my brother, and Bap Dada is like my complete surrender. And I may do my daily life. I am having a husband, children. I love all of them through Baba's light. But the universal love that I experience from Bap Dada, from the Almighty, from that total light, is something which cannot be described. It just needs to be experienced as a beautiful, beautiful relationship. So thank you for bringing this up. And today's Murli was, like I said again, a meditation by itself. Om Shanti.
Thank you, sister, for such beautiful sharing from both you and Gija sister. I would like to request other divine souls also to share their experience.
Om Shanti, brother.
Om Shanti.
Yeah, it was a wonderful experience while you read the Murli. And I think this now or never, right? So somebody who wants to become a intense effort maker, for them, this Murli can help a lot. Because I think we also know Mama and Baba had similar slogans. Mama also used to say, right, abhi nahi to kabhi nahi. So, and this is the only time this Murli will give us a insight call that we need to wake up and take charge of our life. If not now, then we'll never get this opportunity in this entire kalpa. And to take blessings and to take power, you know, and also to get this God sustain, that all happens at this time. And most important is we as a soul took a long journey and became so impure. And this is the only time that we get God's sustenance and where we become purified, right? Become pure. So realizing the time is very important. And I guess this Murli is giving us a lot of insights about the time. Baba also mentioned about blessings. Blessings. So the blessings also, like, this is the only time that we can get God's blessings, right? So a lot of importance about the time that Baba mentioned here. That's all I wanted to share. Thank you. Om Shanti.
Very nice, very beautiful. Because Mama often says, often used to say, "Har ghadi antim ghadi" and "Ab nahi to kab nahi." That signifies the power of now. And while you were sharing this beautiful sharing, one this thing came to me in my mind is that when we focus on power of now, the power to pack up is very, very important. And because the consciousness which has got divided into various, the role and the matter and the bodily relations has to be packed up and focused on this very moment. So these powers help us to focus and then be in that stage, in corporal stage, where I can be one-on-one with the Supreme, that I can feel that relationship, lively relationship. Om Shanti. I will also just read out the sharings on the chat. BK Lakshmi has shared that I feel that in today's world, all are in mental worries and mental situations due to body consciousness. And most important is the most important is I think there's some kind of selfishness. Most of us forget that all other external matters are not permanent. So first, to come out of all worries and mental situations, to come out of the body consciousness, and to have relationship with one Father, other things will fall in line. Absolutely, that's what Baba said in today's Murli. Just one relationship with one but none. This single relationship decides the fate of all other relationships. Next is in this conference, BK Radhamani sister has shared, in this conference age, only we are getting blessings from two engines, that is Bab Dada. So we are blessed, absolutely. And these two engines are located, one in the subtle world and one in the supreme abode, that is Shanti Dham. So we can, and in subtle world, even Shiv Baba also comes in the Avyakt Baba, so we can feel both at subtle world also, and Param Dham we can be one on one on Supreme Father. Om Shanti. I would request more sharings. If anyone would like to share, please. Okay, yeah, I would just ask one kind of I would share one idea that Bab Dada is the bestower of blessings, Vardata. So, what are your views on this? Are we doing enough to become the Swaroop of the blessings which Baba gives us?
I guess in order to uh, get this, Baba is giving blessings every day, but in order to work that within us, we'll have to put it into practice. The more there will be situations coming on our way, day-to-day life. So we should be using Baba's Vardhan in order to make it more practical. That's when I guess the Vardhan will become practical. That's when the real power of that Vardhan works within us. I just.
Yes, that's very beautifully said. That Vardata is giving Vardhan, but it is based on our capacity and power to become an embodiment of that blessing. So we need to do a check on what is my capacity and power, and compare with the Brahma Baba's capacity and power, Mama's capacity and power. Do I have the same capacity and power? So where do I need to do efforts? I mean, where do I need to focus on so that I am equal to Brahma Baba's capacity and power to receive the blessing? I mean, I'm receiving anyway, but I'm not becoming an embodiment of that in my every sankalp, bowl, and karma. So I need to do this checking, which this Murli emphasizes on. Om Shanti.
Brother, when you are speaking of blessings, I don't know the exact words which Rajubai had shared when he told each point, what is the essence, what is the question, what is the song, what is the dharna and all. I don't know, I can't remember concretely what he said, but it's beautiful what he spoke about, that Meete Bache. I still remember I took it so seriously that when I used to go to the class, I wanted to be in the class when Baba says, sweet child. That kind of a thing can come. Similarly was the blessing. Each day, even before I used to scroll the Murli, I used to it's not right. You should go to the Murli step by step, but I used to scroll to the blessings to see, oh, today what is Bab Dada going to give me? I know it's a thing, every day he's giving us blessing, but that day what he gave me was very important for me for now, for that day. So when you said blessing, but yes, do I imbibe it? No, I can't say that because so many blessings he's giving every day, and every day I have to, like example, he said, yesterday have a healthy mind, eat the fruit. So that moment, that day, I took that blessing. Next day, I have another blessing. I'm not that stable, that thing to really, because every day, like a shower, is going on giving me blessing upon blessing. Shanti, I just thought I would share that.
Yes, indeed. Yes, and today Murli, in the Murli, Baba also spoke about the physical progress and the spiritual progress. While in the physical progress, I mean the daily physical livelihood, one should not forget the spiritual livelihood or the spiritual progress. That was brought out in earlier Murli also. Maybe a day before, yesterday or day before yesterday Murli. So this point has been again emphasized, and I would request other sister brothers to also kindly share their viewpoint, their experience, or any kind of a new idea with respect to today's Murli.
Om,
Om Shanti.
Om Shanti Bhaiji. The Vardhans are as it was given in the earlier Murli, they are the piece of coal. Only when they are put into fire or when I use it in my daily life, I get the power. But as if when I give the fire to the coal, it gives out the energy. Likewise, the Vardhan, when put into the action, we feel the real power inside us. That's what I feel.
Yes, that's a very good point. The spark, the initial ignition has to happen for the coal
Yes.
to give a lot of energy, many times of energy, because every single element has got energy. We were discussing yesterday that Einstein equation, no, is equal to mc square. Every iota of mass has got tremendous energy inside that. So if that is true for the matter, just imagine what will be the energy inside the soul, which is beyond matter. So we have to just put 100% consciousness in that blessings to experience, and that will increase our power and capacity to experience. Very nicely said, sister. Any other?
And also, brother, the lovely in Avastha, the way it was explained was really an eye opener for me. Like this Avastha is in the daily life, we get lost. We get lost in all the physical entanglement. This is the sthiti, our Avastha, where the healing, reorientation, realigning, refreshing, rejuvenation happens in the Baba's ocean of love. This is a real good stage which we have to experience each day to realign ourselves and come back to our original.
Absolutely, sister. And this one relationship decides the fate of all other relationships. And that's what Baba is saying again and again. This single relationship I should not ignore in my daily routine, my daily activity, while walking, talking, sitting, sleeping, whatever. I should not forget this relationship. I experience. Forgetting means if I'm not experiencing, I'm forgetting. So I must experience this relationship. I should feel it. Then others will feel when I'm in communication with others. No, they will feel this without having spoken a single word. They will start feeling this relationship, this love, unconditional love, and that will help me in playing various roles. The physical progress while maintaining the spiritual pursuit, spiritual progress. That Baba says, na duaon ka khata, jama ka khata, that will shoot up, that will increase while playing the role. So my role becomes the service. If I am in relationship with the one and the only one, none other. Om Shanti. I think it's time to any other sharing. Otherwise, we'll move on to the meditation for a minute and then conclude the session.
Om
Just
Shanti,
want
brother.
Om Shanti. Om Shanti, Lakshmi sister, please share. Kindly share.
Nothing, brother. Om Shanti. When we adopt this Vardhan every day in our life, no, that becomes natural and easy. That is one thing. And then the self-conscious and time. Time is very important, brother, I feel, because when you don't do anything in time, it becomes a mess. So we may think that 2 minutes, okay, 5 minutes, no, we'll listen Murli after 5 minutes. In that 5 minutes, Baba might have told so many jewels that so many jewels will be there in that Murli. So that even one word, if you miss, no, we will lose something very badly. We'll lose something. So I think time is very important. We should not postpone the time
Yes.
for anything.
Yes.
That is the.
Yes.
Thank you, brother.
Absolutely. One who respects time, time will be subject for him. And every word of Baba's Murli is a Padma Padam source of income. So that's a good point. Very nice point. Any one last point? Someone else was also wanted to share. Please,
yeah, Om Shanti, brother.
Option.
So this is about Vardhan. In today's Murli, Baba said, right, blessings is based on, we take blessings based on our capacity and power. Right. So the first level I understand knowing and then understanding about what Baba said, and also churning. While churning, we also need to look at our situation and our position where we can utilize this Vardhan. Because knowing it is not just going to help us, because unless we don't churn it, because everybody's situation is going to be different, right? So this is one method to remember the Vardhan at the time of need. Otherwise, we'll be forgetting. Though we know it, but we'll not be able to use it at the right time.
Absolutely, absolutely, brother. It's a very pertinent point because it's like the soul is like an engine, and the engine varies in the rating of horsepower and the RPM, the speed, and the fuel which can receive is its capacity, and the power which it generates is fixed. But that is about the worldly engine, and the worldly engine can be fitted in various. It can propel a ship, it can propel a aircraft, it can move a locomotive, or it could also be used in a small miniature form in some kind of a device which to rotate or revolve or anything. But once we consider this lively engine, that soul, it's a living engine, it's got unlimited capacity and unlimited power. But who is limiting it? The soul is limiting because of my old belief systems and my old traditions, customs, and old sanskars, which I am thinking they are mine, but they are not mine. They are pariah. Their mind is only what Baba is visualizing, what Baba is seeing constantly on one on me. I have to trust him and believe him, and that can be done only when I forge a relationship with him, and become an unlimited engine, because he is unlimited. He wants to make me like one, like him. So I think, we'll just take a minute's pause and reflect on this and conclude the session. Om Shanti. So Om Shanti, Rakhi sister. I think we'll
Om Shanti,
conclude.
brother. Thank you, Baba.
Thank
Om
you,
Shanti Om.
every divine brother and sister of this divine family, to share their experience.
Om Shanti Om Bhai. It was a
Thank
wonderful Murli. Yes, the word now, it's also a fraction of one. So let's practice now. So we'll always be successful ahead. Om Shanti. We'll see you tomorrow at 5 a.m. Till that time, have a wonderful day.
Om Shanti. Thank you.
Om Shanti.